This is one of the coolest packages I've ever received from overseas. Check out all of these stamps. If you have a stash of stamps, it's a great way to use them.
Well, if you got a dollar on just a lousy dime, know that I got rhythm that could suit your budget fine. You can take or leave me, but you ain't got much time, 'cause I just keep on rolling down the line.
And this is Patrick with Trusty Mercantile. Welcome to my channel. I am looking a little ragged right now, but I am trying to squeeze in yet another haul video. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I am on the road right now. So I am coming to you from yet another hotel room. And this is a haul video of actually something I grabbed right before I left. So the last stop out of town was shipping some of the items that I had that needed to go out for eBay and some of my live sales. And as I did that, I also checked my mailbox and actually had a couple of packages that I had not received notification that they were coming. And this is one of them. So this is a purchase that I made from overseas. And you can see there's all kinds of stamps on here. So I'm going to assume they're all international stamps, or at least they're probably all French stamps. And I don't know why. I guess they're in euros. There's a lot of stamps on here, and I don't think I paid this much for postage, so I'm not sure what's going on. But we've got an astronaut. We've got a soccer French 1998. We've got an orca from 2002. We've got 1997. So we've got some ages on here, and they're all over the place on value. So €3, 2.2 euro, 2.2 euro, €3. Yeah, just glancing at this, I know I didn't pay this much in postage. So I don't know. Anyway, it is what hopefully will be a fun package, because what it is a purchase that I had made. I had an opportunity to work with a woman who is based in France. And I don't remember what part of France. I don't think this says. I don't remember where she's at, but she was French. Her English was phenomenal because my French is non-existent. And she actually had a really cute way we were communicating. If she couldn't think of the English word, or she was trying to, I'm sure she was using Google Translate sometime, she would put the word that she thought it was, but she'd always put it in quotes because it seemed like she knew that it was the wrong word. And so she put it in quotes, and it just gave some of the cutest translations. But the way it worked, and I'm a little concerned about the postage, because the way it worked was that she basically said, this is how much it's going to cost to ship a package to you, and here's how much you can put in it. What do you want? And so I kind of have a mystery pack. A few things that are in here I actually do know that are in here. But what ended up happening was she was filling up this package, and it's fairly large. She's filling up this package, and she said that there was still room to add other things. So we just kind of worked out a price, and she charged me a few extra euros for what I was buying. And she said she would just put enough in there to make up for whatever extra I was paying. And I would be surprised when I got it. So that's what I'm opening now. So I'll probably edit this, but for the interest of time, probably fast forward through this. So let me open this up. Okay, I brought some of my things to deal with some shipping and whatever while I was traveling, but what I did not bring was my box cutter. So that was not fun trying to open. So what I have is I've kind of opened this on two sides. So I'm going to pull things out and see how they're packaged. So this appears to be a sleeve with just all kinds of fun ephemera. And I don't think I said that. I knew I was getting ephemera. So all of this is ephemera. And that's why it was pretty easy for her to work out the shipping, because she just basically made this envelope and made it the size for the largest item, which appears to be this La Petite Parisienne. Check out the image on the back on this one. I didn't even see that image before. That was actually one of our discussions, because I wasn't sure how many of those I could get, before it would start putting it overweight. It's not very thick, so I probably could have added more, but it definitely changed the size. So, you know, I'll probably buy from her again if I have the chance. So package is now empty, and I can showcase a few things and what she got. So get my little cheaters out here. Ooh, it is a lot bigger than I thought it was. So she told me she had this. So this is, I think I've talked about this off and on. I've been collecting menus on my own, but I am specializing in cruise ship menus from prior to World War II, preferably prior to World War I, but those are a lot harder to find. But because I keep looking for menus, I keep finding other menus that I don't particularly want in my collection, but if I can get them at a good price, I'm starting to resell them. So at this point, they're just going into my booth at the antique shop. But she said she had a menu, and it is a cognac branded menu. So we've got the cognac bottle there. I don't know my cognac, so I don't know how old this is, but there's some cool imagery up the top. So it's definitely vintage. I don't know. I just look at the font and the word menu. I mean, there's some age to this, but it's brand new. And this would look great, you know, framed in your bar. And you could like put your names in there, or like the drinks that you make. You could turn it into an actual menu. The graphics are awesome. All right, that was a great pickup. All right, so I did a peek of this one. So she actually had a bunch of these, and she offered them all to me, but I wanted to make sure I got a mix, and I don't know the market for a French language magazine. I mean, it is older. This is from 1906. So I love, you know, true antiques. So this is Le Président de la République Marseille. Is it Marseille in France? Why would Marseille have a president? All right, not really sure. So it says it's a supplemental literature, illustrated supplemental literature to, I don't know, to what? I don't know what the actual original magazine would be. So it looks like it is 2 big broadsheets. So it's only 8 pages. Let's see if there's anything missing. 306, 307, 308, 309, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so nice big size, absolutely fantastic image on the back. Let's see. So this is saying La Mirtril. Why do I keep doing the foreign language things? People are going to make fun of me for the way I speak their language. De General Min dans la prison, haha, de Schlüsselburg. All right, so the prison of Schlüsselburg. So it looks like let's go with she's in love with the guy, not a prostitute, because it looks like she's trying to pass a flower to him in jail. So it's sweet, full color, and actually in really good shape. It doesn't, somehow this was never creased. So it was never folded. So there's not even a crease in that. That will look fantastic framed. Let's see, what kind of images we have on the inside. On the inside, mostly text, but we got some cool ads. Unfortunately, the ads are on the back of the really cool art. So I think the art is going to trump the ads, but the ads will be kind of fun. So the Gurney. Okay, I heard something about for hernia. I don't know. All right, so some fun ads, but not like huge graphics. If you knew French, you could read all about whatever's going on. Something about madam, really large letters, the word madam. What if madam means over there, what it means here. Let's see, some more articles, all text, no illustrations on the inside. So it says it's an illustrated paper, but on the inside, it's all just the text. So the entire inner piece, so this inner broadside piece, really, I guess be good for junk journaling because it's cool. You know, the text is old. There's one illustration, but for the most part, the money is going to be in these two, the front and the back cover. And there's a little bit of wear on the edges on both the front and the back. But again, you know, if you trim this image, the actual image is in pristine condition. There's no tears, there's no wrinkles, there's nothing. little bit of wear in the headline if you wanted to try and frame it with that. But if you just clipped out this great military photograph or illustration from 1906. So that's a fun find. And I know that she's got more, so I may have to go hunting for more. All right, so then this is, I ordered a bunch of menus from her. And I don't know what I'm getting. I just ordered menus. She said you had menus. I'm like, I'll definitely take the menus. So I got that blank one. This appears to be, this appears to be a wedding menu. So you've got the image of kind of a church window. You've got the two boxes with the two rings. And then Eliane and Michel, September 8th, 1969. And then looks like déjeuner, I'm assuming it's dinner, melon à poteau. Okay. And then it looks like they're pairing it with the different wines. Okay, 1969, they're having a 1947 wine. A salad of something, and then some fromage, cheese, I think. Something with cheese. Piemontier, I have no idea. Bombay framboise, café digestifs. All right, so it's all French, but that's kind of cool. I did I know that wedding menus were a thing? Did I miss a memo? These are older. 69, looks like there's a set of them. Oh, well, no, different people. So 69, Chantal and Roland, 1968. Got the wedding ring. And then Monique at Christian, 1968. Monique at Jean. We're assuming it's a different Monique. Monique did not get married twice within a couple months of each other. Okay, so we got some 60s menus. Those are different. Those might be fun. I'll sell those in the booth. But she said she had cruise ship menus, and she wasn't kidding, because that's what these are. So these are they not folded? Oh, no. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so this is the cover image. It says Compagnie Générale Transatlantique French Line. I don't think I have any from that line. Fontainebleau is the scene, and it actually says menu. So like that's one of the things that I try and do. So this is just like a lucky thing. It actually has the name of the cruise line, and it has the word menu. A lot of times it just has a picture, or it might just say the cruise line with the picture, but it doesn't say it's a menu. So it looks like a brochure. So I like when they say that. Paco de Grace is the name of the ship. Oh, here we go. 1973. Okay, 1973. That's later than I typically collect, but so I might just sell these. But if the art's cool, maybe one of these will end up in my collection. So let's see. That is Le Isle Royale. Vue de Canal de Château de Rambouillet. Prise du Balcon du Roi. Sure. Vue de Raison de Neptune. Looks like a Neptune's fountain. Château Neuf de Saint-Germain. Château de Neuf. Let's see, what's this one? They're all the same cruise line. Vue de Château de Saint-Germain and Laye. Some great architecture in these. Are they all from 70s, 73? Yeah, that was 73 also. Wait, I think, well, this might be a duplicate. Saint-Germain, that might be a duplicate. I didn't know I was getting duplicates. Another Saint-Germain, I think that's a duplicate. I think I recognize that one. That's also Saint-Germain. So what's a Saint-Germain? Passage de la Maison Royale de Saint-Cyr. Fontainebleau, I think that was, I had that one. And I think this is another Saint-Germain. So I should have specified I didn't want duplicates, but that's okay. I'm selling them anyway, so maybe I'll keep one of the duplicates just to have, because I don't think I have that in my collection. That's that's a good deal. There's a lot in here, and I know what I paid, and I know what I paid for shipping, and just reselling these, even at a nominal amount, I will more than make up recoup my investment. So that's great. All right, little great things come in small packages. Okay, these are actually, I think, how I first found her and I first reached out to her. These, I believe, are trade cards. So these are the trade cards. So these are the more cardboardy that I'm used to. And so it's got the image on the front, Les Rotisseurs, Boutique, and then on the back, it has the information. So that's cool. Ooh, we got one with a ship on it. Transatlantic, Blessau, something. It looks like that's a tea or a coffee trade card. New home. That's a sewing machine, I think. Yeah. New home sewing machine. What the heck? Well, that's interesting. Sewing the pants while the child is still wearing them. Looks like this is a chocolate trade card. Lobelia. But it says right in the back, chocolat de qualité supérieure. So even if you don't speak French, you can kind of figure out what it is. This also says chocolat on the top. Looks like an artist, painter of some sort. I don't know what that is. Chocolat's another trade card. This one, Berlingo Esseric. Bonbon digestifs. So you got that up in the corner. Combat le mal de mer. De mer is sea. Maybe seasickness? To combat seasickness? I'm just going to make up my own translations. This is another bonbon digestif one. And let's see, this one is also bonbon digestif. Monkeys. Okay. Another bonbon digestif. Another bonbon digestif. La biche à bois. Bois is woods. Faux bois is fake wood. Bonbon digestif. Lions. They all say the same thing on the back, but probably late 1800s. Here's a little one. Dijon, either region or a mustard. This is Maison de 100,000 Pelletot, Succursale, Dijon. Okay, I'm going to look that one up. I don't know what that is. Oh, confections. So that one's selling candies or sugars. Same company. Kind of a town crier dude. Oh, what's this one? Pompeii. Collection of chocolates, Chouchard. Okay, so this appears to be numbered. So this is kind of like a tea card, a tobacco card, but this is a chocolate card. Chocolat Chouchard. So that was 141. This is 150. This is 158. It says Oslo. 161 says Bordeaux. 168 Le Geranger Fjord. Abbey of Middelburg. Oh, these are tiny. She showed me a picture of these, but I didn't realize they were so small. These are also trade cards, but let's give a comparison. How much smaller the bird is compared to this one. So there's 3 of these little birds, and this one is for biscottis. This is number 27. So it's got the bird within like tiny amount of trade card information and information on the bird on the back. And then a really weird looking bird. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. So he's number 2. And then I got another tiny one. It's number 25. So those are cute. So they're technically trade cards. They're just really, really small. Chicory, the menagerie. Chicory, I think is something coffee. Well, it says chocolate. Chicory a la menagerie. Managere. Also Chicory a la Managere, same little girl, but with a doll this time. And then Chicory a la Managere, this one's with a little boy. He looks like he's been colored in. The girl is black and white, but the little boy seems to have color. Can't tell if somebody colored him in or if he was printed in color. So that's kind of a fun little packet. So those should, those I might sell in one of my $5 ephemera sales. All right, got another little packet here. Wait, I think I know what these are. I've had these before. If they're what they think they are, I think they're cigar bands. So I don't know any of these brands. Don Carlos. It's a pretty one. Cademia. So I don't know, those are probably, I've got like a little thing with tobacco cards and things in my booth for $1 a piece. Those would be kind of fun. Put those in little envelopes by themselves. That's a nice little grab. Again, I remember what I paid, so it's like breaking this down by piece. This has been a really good buy already, and I still have one more thing to look at. All right, she said she had some Christmas things. So this looks like it looks like it's hand done. Looks like a little drawing with little lettering on there. Bon année, so good year, maybe it's New Year, Happy New Year. Sweet, nothing on the back, but so I don't know if it's supposed to be a postcard or just that's sweet. It looks like a tiny little watercolor. That's fun. And brasserie. Where's brasserie? Is that a restaurant, deli? Merry Christmas. Santa sharing a beer with a moose. Okay, that's the French flag. I don't know whose flag that is. I'll have to look that one up. And I don't know what beer that is. Entree two Mons, probably something to do with that. Interesting. That's a sticker. And let's see. Oh, she had some postcards. So this one is a little 1950s pinup seaside postcard. And 1981, but she's all kinds of fun. And let's see, what are these? Oh, I remember she sent me pictures of these. So these are old postcards because they have the undivided back. And the back became divided in 1907. And the undivided back, I think if it's called a carte postale, so it's a French postcard. I think that happened in like 1902 or 4 or 5, something like that. That's when it became a postcard. Prior to that, it was a private correspondence card. So these are, what's that? Gorgeous. Check that out. So it says 22.6 on it. This one says 22.7, I think. So that says something different, though. That's Montbrion. The other one said Baxon. So I don't know what that means. This one says 22 and number 5. That's another Baxon. Check that out with the vase. God, awesome. It's gorgeous. And, ooh, she's not wearing clothes. Well, she's sort of wearing clothes. We're gonna cover her up. So the top half is wearing clothes, but the bottom half, she's not. But she's very tastefully posed, so there's nothing showing, just the side of her hip. But, well, that's interesting. So they all have the undivided back. So these are all really early 1900s. Like, again, before, I think 1907 was the divided back. So they got to be before that. All right. She said there were some bill heads. So here, oh God, this one's awesome. So 1912 bill head. Check that out. Grand assortment of articles. I need to look at that ménage. That was in something else. Articles de ménage, Maison Malbec. All right, what are we showing here? It looks like a bathtub, a shower, telegram, telephone, toilet. So a Poirier. Well, that's just gorgeous. I have a handful of bill heads. I'll be selling those probably on eBay or maybe on one of my live sales. But I don't think I've got any in French. I don't care. I don't know what it says. That's some beautiful art. I don't think that's one of the best ones I've seen. All right, she told me she stuck these in. These appear to be unused. They are ration cards for sugar in 1920. So they're rationing sugar after World War I. So you can see the ration was for 750 grams. It was a carnet, a card, I guess. I don't know what that stood for, of sugar, ration of sugar for the year 1920. And then these are all unused because they don't have any names on them. And then I guess that would be where you maybe either put a stamp or punch it out or do something for each month that you got your 750 grams of sugar. So that's awesome. And actually, she sent me several of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fun. Those will probably end up they might end up on eBay, but that'll probably end up in I could sell that. I could see that as a $5 ephemera sale. Make sure they're not worth more, but the fact that they're not used, they're just kind of cool. What is this? It's a sticker for Bissell. Sweepers, the duck. What French ducks say? Coins. All right. What would that be in French? Coin. C-O-I-N-S. Quan. Sure. So we've got a little duck and a little hair. Okay, that's just weird, but that's fun. All right, what is this? This appears to be stock certificate. October 12th, the best date ever, my birthday. But 1909, Loterie pour un groupement œuvre de bienfaisance, d'encouragement or arts, encouraging the arts. 2.1 billion francs. Yep, don't know what this is either. Tableau de tirage de lots. All right, well, it looks like it pays out in different months in 1909. Oh, it's a lottery. At the very top, it says lottery. Well, it looks like a stock certificate, so I don't know what a lottery has to do with it. It says right in there, underneath the big wavy one, it says encouragements of the arts. Encouragement of arts. So some sort of lottery, maybe that the money went to the arts. Well, that's kind of cool. In 1909. Beautiful graphics, too. Unfortunately, it's got a big X through it, but it's got signatures on it. So it looks like it was issued. Fun. And looks like the very last thing is another menu. This was a big one. And this one is the same transatlantic French line. Also has the word menu, so that's encouraging. Has the Sphinx ship on it. And this one is from 1938. Hot dang. So April 20th, 1938. All right, so this is probably the one I'll keep in my collection. So it's one from a ship that I don't have. Has the name of the ship, has the word menu. It's prior to World War II. And it's actually in really good shape. Oh, look, there's some kind of cool graphics, even where the fold is, that they actually put some printing in there. So this is the ship Champlain, Crosseur Medical Français et Syrie, Asia Minor, Medical Français. Medicine is doctor, Medical Français. Okay, I don't know what any of that is. So sometimes they'll say if it's a special group. So I don't know if that's, I'll have to look that up. So if the fact, and then Asia Minor. So maybe it's maybe they chartered the boat. 1938. I don't know. And that's the last item. So that'll definitely stay in my collection. Okay, this was too cool. It was also really, really long, so I'll have to edit some of the stuff to make it a little bit shorter. But there's all kinds of stuff. So hopefully I can actually start listing some of these things while I'm traveling. I might run a live sale this week on Thursday. I'd like to, but I still don't know where I'm going to be on Thursday. I finish here and check out of the hotel on Wednesday, and I don't know where I'm going next. So I'm going to kind of look at the weather and see if there's any snow or anything coming back. And I've got a couple of options of what I'm thinking. So if I can, I will try and come back Thursday. And some of the stuff I might just go ahead and try and sell because then I'll be home at the weekend and I'll be able to ship it out. So I didn't want to run a sale last week because I was going to be out of town. But since I'll be almost back in town and I've got a lot, this was a lot. This was a lot, way more than I thought. And this, I need to thank this woman because this was generous beyond fault. And I definitely need to place another order with her. So this was fantastic. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will have a couple more videos of some things that I've sourced while I've been here, while I've been traveling, and I'll be traveling all the way home. I'll be picking things up along the way. So, be watching for all kinds of haul videos and for some of the items to just start showing up in my eBay store or on some of my live sales, or I just signed up for the Instagram paper nerd sale in March. So I'll definitely have some of this paperwork papers in that sale as well. So thanks so much for your time. Thanks for putting your trust in Trusty Huckster, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Well, show me a sign if you're wishing me to stay. Otherwise, I say goodbye and finish out the day. And that sunrise in the morning and you got nothing to say. Oh, that's when I'll be headed on my way.